Now Golden State's starting five. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the four. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Put it down!
Whoa! Way to get up. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Morant outside. Open and close and nails it. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Morant's got 6.
Little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Green. Curry wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Curry's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Green against Morant. Green, the pass to Curry. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Jackson up top. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Curry. The pass to Thompson. A three ball. Another three for Golden State.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thompson against Brooks. Adams with the screen on Thompson. Brooks the pass to Adams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's Curry with the three. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Adams sets the pick for Morant. He feeds it to Adams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Green, the screen. Morant with the steal. Inside. Elbow shot. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Morant. Adams has got 8 points.
one of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Outside Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Now here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Curry, three-pointer. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Morant outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
That's good from Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Thompson outside. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wiseman. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Morant outside. The three. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. 15. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis? Warriors trail by 3. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Klay Thompson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Wiseman in at center.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And here's Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, better have professionals. Still a little bit of a streak. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
DiVincenzo finds Wiseman. Now Kuminga, guarded by Green. Kuminga bounce pass. Looney passes to Wiseman. 5 to shoot. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from a 4. Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Wiseman. And the shot goes down. Wiseman's got 6 in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant passes to Conchar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
If anybody has questions why Ja Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to DiVincenzo. Kuminga sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3, and Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Morant. And it's Bane in for Conchar. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Looney. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Jackson passes to Tillman. Green against Curry. On the wing, Bane. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Now here's Wiggins. Curry deciding where to go with it. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Curry against Brooks. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Passes to Kuminga. Here's Wiggins. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane against DiVincenzo. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Kuminga, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bane. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now Jackson. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Payne for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Oh boy, it looks like he was injured there.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams comes in for Tillman. And it's Williams in for Danny Green. Now Bane. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. It's stolen by Kuminga. Poole, the pass to Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Jackson. Over Wiggins. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the 3-point shot. Bain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Feeds it to Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Bowman here now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful to hear. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. He's got 16. Jackson, a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. Drops it in from 11 feet. Morant's got 18 points.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Pass to Thompson. Over Brooks. Rebounded by Jackson.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Morant outside. Unloads from 9. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 20 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson outside. Adams against Green. Thompson for 3. And it's Thompson again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Passes it to Morant. There's the drive. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Now, here's Bain. Pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And he lays it straight in. Bain's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Kevon Looney comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 6. And the pass to Wiseman. Back to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Looney. He's guarded by Williams. Looney passes to Thompson. To end the run. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Clark, a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Memphis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now, here's Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to Thompson. DiVincenzo against Williams. From outside the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit it. On the wing, Williams. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Warriors substitution, Stephen Curry.
From deep. And that one is off. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Morant. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry, Looney out there with Wiggins, and it's Green, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And here is Curry from the arc. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Now here's Morant. With some arc. It doesn't go for him. Wiggins against Brooks. Passes it to Curry. To Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That puts them in the lead. And the Warriors lead by 1.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Outside, Green. Here's Jackson. And he can't bank that one in. Brooks against Wiggins. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Green finds DiVincenzo. Looney passes to Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in for Green. The Warriors also with a sub. Pools checked in for Looney. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Brooks dishes to Morant. To the middle, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Poole. Pass to Curry. The three. And another three for Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors. Morant against Curry. Morant with a terrific move in the bucket. Morant's got 26 points. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Poole kicks to Green. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Morant. Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Morant against Curry. That's a floater go. Morant with the bucket. And he has 28 points for the game.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Morant against Curry. Over Morant. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brooks. He cleans it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Wound up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 5. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Klay Thompson is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Warrior substitution, Klay Thompson.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Now the pass to Wiggins. Brooks against Thompson. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark dishes to Morant. Outside Jackson. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now a 2-point Warrior lead.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Look at that play right there!
That's awesome.
Woo!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talked about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Warriors with possession here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry passes to Poole. And they get it. Curry trying to break free. Poole no good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Thompson passes to Curry. And they'll get another chance. Poole kicks to Curry. From deep 3-point range, yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. Everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.